So hydrostatic law states that rate of increase of pressure in the vertically downward direction must be equal to the specific weight of the fluid at that point. Nothing but if you see, if the topmost layer, if you see below this point, if you see, the pressure will be low, and below that if you go, the pressure will be increasing up to the last, the pressure will be increasing from the vertically downward direction. So that states how it is increasing because of the specific weight of that. That is density into G into H. So P equal to rho G, H is the formula actually. Z means also same, H or Z, denoted by H or Z. So pressure is equals to rho GH in terms of this static fluid head. In terms of head, how much height. So remember this formula, P equal to rho GH. What is rho means? Rho is the density of the fluid. Which type of fluid is there? Depends on that, you will get this. So rho GH is the formula for finding the pressure at any point on this, any point of the fluid. Or it is this Z is also called as pressure head. Okay, distance of the fluid element from the free surface or pressure head. Both this one, this one. So Z, or sometimes it is also given as H also. Please remember rho GH. So mostly we'll use H only. Rho GH will be used. Okay. Any doubt in this? Okay, right. So we'll calculate some problems on these first. Okay, on the pressure at the different points of this. So now take the first problem. Calculate the pressure due to a column. This column is nothing but height. Column one means height, H value or Z value. So calculate the pressure due to a column of 0.3 meter of first fluid is telling us water. Next is the as B as an oil of specific gravity 0.8, and third one as mercury. So what is asking to find? Is asking to find the pressure inside this water at a distance of 0.3 from the surface in water. So what will be the pressure on this element is asking. If the column height, nothing but this Z value equal to 0.3 meters. So what you will get for water? First you write down A for water. Given Z or H equal to 0.3 meter. Given value, write down Z equal to 0.3 meter. Now use this formula, P is equals to rho GH. So for water, what is density value? Density of water.
1.
Specific gravity is 1. I'm asking density.
1000.
Density of water is 1000. So use 1000 here into 9.81 into 0.3 meters. So if you calculate that 1000 into 9.81 into 0.3, you will get, then you'll get the pressure value in Newton per meter square. So P equal to rho GH or rho GZ. So all the terms are in meters and newtons only. Okay, so first you got the pressure for the water. What is the pressure for a column of 0.3 meters of water? What is that? We got 2943 Newton per meter square. 2943 Newton per meter square. Similarly, next to find for oil, whose specific gravity is given. Because we don't know density of oil directly, we will give the specific gravity instead of density. So how to find density if we have specific gravity? Specific gravity is the ratio of density of this fluid, nothing but here oil. S equal to density of oil by density of what we have to take? Density
Water.
Of water, standard fluid we have to take. Since it is liquid, you have to take the standard fluid as water. So from that you will get this point. So density of oil is specific gravity into density of standard fluid water. So 0.8 into 100 is the density of, 1000 is the density of oil. Density of oil equal to 0.8 into 1000. So P equal to density into G into height H. 0.8 into 1000 into 9.81 into 0.3. So just multiply all these terms, you'll get your final value of pressure for the oil with the column of 0.3 meter. right? Lastly, one more thing he gave is for mercury also he is telling to calculate the pressure value if the column height is 0.3 meter. Okay, so to find the density of mercury, we need to know the specific gravity of mercury. So S for mercury is, what is mercury's specific gravity?
13.6.
Right. So use 13.6 as your specific gravity for mercury. First find the density. So density is equals to 13.6 into mercury is also a liquid. So multiply it with 1000. You'll get 13,600 into 9.81 into height is 0.3. You'll get the pressure of mercury is 40,025 Newton per meter square. Okay, please copy the problem if you are not solved. And one more problem we'll do today and we'll stop the class. Right, if you have finished that, finding pressures of water, oil and mercury, please copy the next problem. Right. So what is the question? An open tank contains water up to a depth of 2 meters. So here in that water tank, we are having two fluids, an open tank with water up to a depth of 2 meters. And above it, other fluid is there. What is that? An oil of specific gravity 0.9 for a depth of 1 meter. Right. So we have two fluids in a single tank. First, what we have water and we have oil also in that. So find the pressure intensity at the interface of two liquids at the bottom of the tank. So he's asking to find these two. At the interface means at a height of, right. So first we need to draw the figure something like this. So see here, inside a tank, first what he said that water up to a depth of 2 meters. So first fill the tank with 2 meters of water. Don't write these ABC points. Just write down this. Draw the tank with water up to height of 2 meters. Next, what he said, above it, what we have a oil of specific gravity 0.9. So above it, we have an oil up to a depth of 1 meter. So that the height of the oil above the water is 1 meter. Depth of oil is 1 meter is giving. Don't draw this side part which is here. Don't write this. And don't write ABC also. Now only. Just draw the tank. Then fill it with water. Then fill it with oil with the heights of 2 meter and 1 meter. Okay. Next, write down the given data. So what he gave, first for water, if you take this as height of water, so that is Z1 equal to 2 meters. Next is Z2 equal to 1 meter. Nothing but he's asking to find where at the bottom of the tank, he's asking to find at the interface of oil is asking to find. So now you can give these 2 points, since he said first to find the pressure at interface of the two liquids. So where it is interface between two, where water and oil are joined, there you can take it as first point as A. Next, one more thing is asking at the bottom of the tank. So at the bottom of the tank, you can keep it as point B. Nothing but we are going to find PA, pressure at the interface as PA, pressure at the bottom as PB. Right. So already we know what is the formula for finding pressure for this type of fluids, nothing but static fluid, where it is at rest. So P is equals to rho GH. P equal to rho GH. So now I'm finding the pressure intensity at A. Please fastly you do, only 5 minutes time we have. So pressure intensity at A is PA equal to, so what happening at this point, only the specific weight of this oil is falling on that. Water is below that point only. So this weight of water doesn't fall on this. So we need to take only the fluid at above that point where we need to measure. So A, above A only we have water, sorry, only we have oil. So that only we have to consider. So at pressure A, we have rho 2, that is density of oil, G into what is the height of the oil is Z2. So on A, we are having only pressure caused because of the oil. So PA equal to rho 2 into G into Z2. So what is rho 2 means? Density of oil. So density of oil you have to calculate first. So density of oil, since he gave the specific gravity as 0.9, density of oil becomes 0.9 into 1000, that is 900 kg per meter cube. So use 900 into 9.81 into how much quantity, how much height of oil is there above that point where we are finding the pressure as PA is 1 meter only. So multiply these 3 points, you'll get your PA value. So PA equal to 900 into 9.81 into 1. Are you able to understand what I'm telling here? So why we are taken only 1 here? Because on point A, only the oil part is falling on that. Nothing but the pressure of this oil only will be falling on A. Okay, so that's why the Z value or H value becomes 1. Suppose if you are going for B, what happens? The total oil value as well as water's weight, specific weight will be falling on B. So the pressure will be more here. We have to consider both the things for point B. That is our next thing. What is telling at the bottom of the tank. Okay, if you see for the second part, so what you will get, pressure at B is equal to rho GH of this first water plus rho GH of this oil. So what you will get, PB equal to rho 2 GZ2 plus rho 1 GZ1. Nothing but full water height is falling on B as well as oil also specific weight falling on this. So directly you can write PB equal to rho 2 GZ2 plus rho 1 GZ1. So rho 1, what is the density of this water is 1000 directly. So already rho 2 is there, 900 into 9.81 into 1 plus 1000 into 9.81 into 2. Since Z value for water is 2 meters. So totally 3 meters of fluid will be there, that under which 2 meters of water is there, 1 meter of oil is there. So that's why we'll get 2 parts here. PB equal to pressure due to water and pressure due to oil. So totally, if you see, you'll get 28,449 Newton per meter square is the pressure at point B. Okay. Suppose if you want to find the pressure at this midpoint of water, I think that I want to find the pressure value at point C. It is not given in the problem, but I'm telling to you. So I need to find the pressure intensity at point C at a height of 0.5 below the oil, not half, 0.5 here. So totally is 2 meters. I want at a distance of 0.5 meters from the interface in water. So what you will get at this point? So see here, orally I'm telling here. So PC equal to, first you see above this C point, 2 fluids are there. So oil is with 1 meter height, water is with only 0.5 meter height. So only term changes here is instead of 2 here, you will get 0.5 meters of water. Okay, here, see here. So PC equal to, for oil, full oil is there above C point and only 0.5 meter height of water is there. So only Z3 will be 0.3. So if you solve that, you'll get the answer. Please tell PC value for me.
$13,720.
Okay, others you can check whether it is correct or not. 13,720. Right, you can see here. pressure at the bottom will be always more because full fluid specific weight will be falling on that. Remember that. So that's why at point B, we have more pressure, that is 28,449. And for point A, which is at the topmost, for between this ABC, it is the lowest pressure. Similarly, if you go for the C, it will be in between A and B. Okay, please copy it. Plus 2 minutes time left.